Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
On the run, it's Hurtado. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. It's a great job by the offense.
They'll try the run, and the Utes get it past the sticks.
This is an offense that prides himself on being physical, so you need 1 yard. Just hand it off to your back and let him go to work.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. They're such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. To throw, it's Jennings. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is intercepted.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The give to the back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Grabbed into the field. It's Cherry.
Like what, bro?
On the field. Let's see what the call is. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Quarterback will audible. Looks as if he's going to run it. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line. Motion from the offense. Going up top on first down. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. and he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They're getting this guy lathered up. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Running it to the right.
Good pursuit, boy.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Feelings,
let's go.
And the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll let it go down the right side. He throws back across his body, and it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
Running back searching for a hole. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to the ground with the running back.
You gotta get that block, shorty.
That'll bring the first quarter to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. Michigan 7, Utah 0.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. He'll go to the sneak. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. Looking for space. It's space.
You got it, though. That was crazy.
Touchdown, Wolverines. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the school. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Offense lining up quickly. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout.
Ah, good fucking that boy fast.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Fuck it.
And
Let's
he's
go.
a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot and he lets it go.
Let's go.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. There are few things that can impact the game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end? Able to rally that football and pick it up.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. A run for the quarterback. Powers through the defender. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Got a little space. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, he's going to go for the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering,
Get his ass.
what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Oh, God, out of there. Out the spot. All that.
Now, chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Utah. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Finds his way up to the 24 before he goes out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Thank you, because that was bullshit.
Great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll line up for a second down play. Harris back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely wrong.
Oh, my God. Annoying ass D-line.
They get him at the 15.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
This is a designed run.
Shit.
They stop him short
Hey, yo.
and they'll turn it over on downs.
And I don't know how to explain that one. Fourth down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. He's looking for a man on second down. Using the quick game.
Oh, Sean Taylor.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Now on the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes.
Now that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
The Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Harris will throw. Extending the play. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Looking for space to the left. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete.
Crazy ass.
It was not
business.
free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the field goal unit is on the field. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. West Virginia is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 28 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll come out throwing on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. They're bringing heat.
Good sack.
He needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Got room at the 35. And they're able to get him down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Keeps looking downfield. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Good tackle, man.
And did he almost get a score on the final play of the half? A big gain. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. Just about set for the 2nd half kickoff. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the 2nd half.
And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. Harris back to pass.
You got to hold on to the ball.
3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd, that should really help their confidence.
On fourth down, they're taking to the
Wow,
end.
he's right. I ain't even see this nigga.
It's picked off.
I swear I
Didn't
did.
find much room on the return, but now they are in business and poised to strike from the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Getting some heat. And the defense, got him at the 27. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Buys a little time with his feet. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Like how, bro? Where's the linebacker at?
And the comeback is on. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the side.
And he's running in the open. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Runs through the tackle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
Line getting set on 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. Running to Green. Touchdown Wolverines. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Returns ready to go back on the attack. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game.
Oh, wow.
This offense just has to put
I ain't never seen nobody do 2 different people use a playmaker in the same play.
They've got it on the 46. The Utes in the hurry-up.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk. He's going to let it go. It's him in stride inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Snap it to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field. 5 wide on second and goal. Touchdown, Utes! And here they come almost all the way
That
back.
shit works in this goal line.
Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep
Right.
this defense
Come on.
guessing.
Hey, yo.
Searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Harris will throw. Coming after it. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down after he makes the catch.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan 31, Utah 28.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point.
Oh, really trying to come back. Just let me win. God damn.
What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Hurtado. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Utes moving quickly to the line. Here's the handoff. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. A designed run for the quarterback. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
Oh, what? Like, hey, yo.
You know, I think there's a lot of people in the stadium that were wondering why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field, but the gamble paid off.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
What? He put that bitch all the way over there. This shit is ridiculous. Like, this shit is ridiculous.
The Utes are moving quickly down the field.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket.
Good shit. Good
This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Good shit.
He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake.
Oh, and let's go. Give me that bet. What? Hey, yo.
The result of the play stands. He'll try to tack on one more.
This man will not just lay down.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown.
Give me this nigga.
Things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
If going out with a fight was a person, it would be this nigga.
A first down for the offense. Gets it out quickly. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
Wide receiver shows motion. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
In other schools around the country, Slippery Road 45, Tiffin University.
Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Harris back to pass. Throws for the touchdown. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the target.
Fuck!
And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You talk about coming up big in a big moment. Nice job by this defense. You had to make something happen. You had to get the football back so you could give your offense a chance to win this game for you. Nice job by the D.
The give from the gun.
He should be anything.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. They're trying to get to it. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass.
Good shit, boy.
He was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on the offensive play.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
He overthrown. Wow.
And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They want to run this quarterback.
This nigga ain't fumbling.
In the backfield, he'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You can hear yourself think on third and goal. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
I am an aggressive person, Paul. I like to put my foot on the gas. I like to go for it. But here, second half, if I can tie the football game, a fourth down situation, I'm taking it.
You are aggressive spiritually, physically, and mentally. But I agree. You go field goal in this situation, and you put the pressure on your defense to go get a stop, get you the ball back, and give you a chance to win.
Oh.
Field goal is good. And they tie it up, fellas, here in the final second. And we're
overtime with this nigga the last time I played.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So here comes our first play of overtime. Direct snap. Got enough for the first. Touchdown, Utah! They take the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime.
And this is why you consistently run the football. A steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Second down coming up.
Work for him, but don't work for me. Hey. Okay.
And now on second down for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Banks. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Trying play action. And the missed connection on third down.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
That was
It's incomplete, and that's going to do it. A 4th down